and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, today in the arena. Where am I? Where is he? Where'd he go? Why is he not there? We can't see his face. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? No questions. And yes, I know, I sound different. But we're doing Light-Paws in Historic Brawl. If this is your first video of mine, I don't always have an echoey microphone and a lack of face cam. I'll tell you why at the end of the video. No questions in the intro, just enjoy it. Light-Paws, Emperor's Voice. I have combed the depths, the dredges, the jank, the not collected little check mark in the filters. I have gone through it all to find the auras in Magic the Gathering Arena that don't absolutely suck. And I have found plenty, actually, because Light-Paws makes even terrible auras, good old Stars of Limited, cards you cut from your limited deck, actually, potentially playable. This is a 2/2 Fox Advisor. Whenever an aura enters the battlefield under your control, if you cast it, you may search your library for an aura with mana value less than or equal to that aura with a different name than each aura you control. Put that card onto the battlefield, attach to Light-Paws, then shuffle. Okay. Put that card onto the battlefield attached to Light-Paws. A lot of you are going to ask me pretty often why I don't fetch up like a Heliod's Punishment or, you know, something to shut down my opponent's creature or a Curse of Silence. And that's why, because it enters the battlefield attached to Light-Paws. So the deck is pretty simple. It's mono white. That's the only color in the identity. We need to protect our Light-Paws. So there are a variety of protective elements that you'll find throughout the deck that are going to keep Light-Paws alive. If Light-Paws is alive, we need to attach auras to Light-Paws. There are all these auras, but really it's all about getting a critical mass for your big ones. Ethereal Armor and all that glitters are the two auras that push the power toughness so big that you end the game in just a swing or two, sometimes in just one swing. The rest of the deck is finding niche case uses for weird auras, but when this deck is at its best, it plays offense and defense at the same time. Offense and defense at the same time. How does it do that? It uses all the weirdos I could find, from the Faith's Fetters and the Sea Tower Imprisonment and then Hiri's Binding and the Prison Sentence. All of these cards that say enchanted creature can't attack or block and their abilities can't be activated, preferably permanent so that it can also go on planeswalkers. All of those cards we have put into the deck so that we can shut down our opponent's creatures, planeswalkers, their commanders usually, and then turn around and attack them with giant Light-Paws, because every time we play a defensive aura, we go grab an offensive aura. There are also some auras built around value. You don't just go get all that glitters right away if you don't have a way to protect Light-Paws, because Light-Paws could die. That's where getting Angelic Gift or Conviction to get a little value is the right play. Sometimes you just gotta get value to stay in the game. Speaking of value, we run a number of other creatures in the deck that kind of can play Light-Paws light. Light-Paws is all you really need, but in a lot of matchups, the opponent kills your creatures, or you need something else to enchant. Cards like Saram that draw cards, cards like Core Spirit Dancer that draw cards. Illuminator Virtuoso might be one that you missed that goes great in this deck with all these auras. So creatures like that, the backups team to Light-Paws. And then there is one other, like some micro elements to understand. Radiant Grace gives vigilance, and when the creature dies, it returns as an aura that says enchanted player controls can't enter tapped. This is good to get if you expect your commander to die against a creature deck. Some other good ones, castable from the graveyard, is Grifspoon. You can do some interesting stuff with Solid Footing, which is as long as enchanted creature is vigilance, it assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power. But really, the flash auras are in here. An aura that was 1 mana and had flash is in here because they're so good against mono red. You play Light-Paws with 1 mana open. They lightning bolt Light-Paws. You flash in Solid Footing and you go fetch an Ethereal Armor and the bolt just bounces off. It wasn't enough. So really just I don't know, man. It's auras. Auras usually suck, but you combine them with Light-Paws and suddenly they're good. Light-Paws is a Hell-Q light commander. It goes up against the killers of the format, and you might be surprised by the effectiveness of this fox. So let's dive in. Let the Light-Paw nonsense begin. Who is it gonna be? Who's gonna get these paws? Mono red? Torbread. Beautiful. Freaking beautiful. Boom. Let's show them. Let's show them right now. We're gonna have Mox mana. They have open mana, which is bad for playing a Light-Paws. But let's chill. We've got to deploy a critter at some point. We really want to play around, like play with fire effects. The best of our ability. Advisor! Because that's what Light-Paws is. Not that it matters in this game. They're not going to counter anything. Big spender. And they leave up a mana. Pew 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 pew. Get out of here. You are nothing. There is a flash aura. That's exactly why they're in the deck. That's exactly what we needed. Behold, my cutie paws. You would never bolt them. Flash it in. Take the action. Search the library. Find something with very high toughness. You gotta do better than that, Mono Red. Don't come up in here trying to outfox the fox. Muxus? More Mono Red? And a one-lander? No, if I've ever had a one-lander with this deck. But as Manathive? We mulligan. Yep, that is fine. I mean, I don't know what Muxus is gonna do to me. I'm sure they'll have some removal spells. They're usually a weird combination of trashy goblins and heavy ramp. Still, we go right at them. Make them have it. Goblins? Yeah, right. Robber of the rich? In goblins? In Muxus? Somebody's a bit high on that card. Manatide is nice. We gotta get land though. We could go for Rune of Sustenance. You know, big life linking pause is pretty good. Now, what gives us the biggest boost right off the bat? Conviction. That's a big booty boost. Red? How are you gonna deal that much damage? You're not. You're not gonna. Actually, 5 is achievable. Let's see if they can do it. Bloodline Pretender. You gonna name Archer? Just picking on ya. They got my Virtuoso. Hopefully they cut me to a land. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Now we gotta figure out what to do with it all. Got plenty of good options. Let's start with the cartouche. I think we just beat the crap out of them. Like, what does Mono Red do if I just go to the top rope? Exactly. They scoop. So we get Ethereal Armor, we get all that glitters, we attack for like 15. Next turn we kill them. White on white. Adeline. Adeline. They usually have good removal too. This could be really tough. And we're on the draw. This is really tough. Do we keep this? Core Spirit Dancer is hard to turn down. Make them have 2 good removal spells. The Mana Tithe is nice too, to just break the parity here. When they go for their 2 mana play. When they go for their 2 mana play, they didn't. Okay, I like this gate here because it makes it look like our hand is just awkward, and then maybe we get their Adeline. Okay, they're playing around Mana Tithe. Who plays around Mana Tithe? Alright, send out the paws. Somebody with a Mana Tithe might play around Mana Tithe. Would you like to extort me? They would not. They are literally playing around Mana Tithe. Wow. Okay. Okay, gaming. That's what we do here. You are a coward. A coward! And we don't want the coward to block, even though cowards should not be able to. So let's fly and draw. Yay for land. Let's go harder. I'm down for more. I can't believe they just sussed the mana type. Who does that? Not helping them much. They just took 7 in the air and their commander is a coward. Okay. Evangel. Tap this. Get a thing. Sure. You got 2 of those. They don't scare me. Just wait till you see my next trick. I sentence you to losing. Let's go get... Nope! I really wanted to show you what we were gonna get. Can I still look at the library? I was going to get... Where is it? The mantle, right? No, not Lunarch mantle. It's like Starlight something. Dude, I don't even know the name of these auras. I went deep. I read so many auras building this deck. I have time for that kind of stuff on vacation that I don't usually have. Face of Divinity, there it is. +2/+2 as long as another aura is attached to it. First strike and lifelink. Boom. Muxus again? They just don't quit. Oh my god, the matchups for Light-Paws today. Let's see if they can do better on the play. Reckless Ringleader. Ooh, does haste, gives haste. How exciting. Spring Leaf Drum. Let's just start popping off immediately. Captain 3/1. Okay, you have goblins. I have Light-Paws. Let's put Radiance Grace on her. Him, it. I don't know. Right away. And let's make your booty enormous! Gonna be asking a lot. Plus we'll have vigilance. So the goblin beatdown plan isn't gonna work. So how do I get the Geist into the graveyard? I think we'll just go like this. And like this. Are we glittering? I don't think I can lifelink yet. We're glittering. Raw! Vigilant 10-13. Hey opponent, you should... Oh! That has haste! Oh no. Oh wait, what can we do? Conviction and gain flying is an option. Oh, that has haste. Oh god, oh god, oh god. I block? Oh, that's a land. We really need to kill him. We really needed to kill him. All right, conviction. How do we get through? We have a thing that grants flying, and they're at 15. I guess we do that, and we have to draw the right card. The mantle's pretty good, right? It essentially grants +3. We can sack the Twin Blade Geist, but we can't flash it back this turn. Let's see if we can draw into the win. Silly rabbit. Tricks are for kids. And we didn't get lifelink, so are we dead? Are we dead? Maybe. Look at those lands. Look at the lands we drew. Let's see if they have an anthem. They need a way to pump their gob squad. I think they're gonna... They could try to draw into it. Oh, they haven't used Krenko yet and they're going to combat. Huh? Opponent? Don't you want to, like, win the game or something? Let's see if we can get this in the graveyard for free. And sure, block here. Let's see if they pump them to the moon. What you gonna do? What's the last card? It's Ember Cleave. Does that matter? I don't know if that matters. That's not the card you want, right? You want something that gives all goblins a number, not Ember Cleave. I mean, they got closer than the last two mono-red players. Still a pathetic showing from the Goblin Gang. This is just great. This is great. I don't need my camera on. Just sit around farming mono-red. Yeah, just zero complaints. Perfect vacation. What'd you find for me? Who's my victim? Black. Ooh. Ooh, that might be really tough. We've got to shut Yawgmoth down. We've got Realmbreaker's Grasp and Binding, and we have Core Spirit Dancer, and we're on the draw. Ugh. No protection either. So it's probably going to be kick back and shut off Yawgmoth. Ornithopter, eh? With a ghost form. Got me there. Illuminator. It's a good way to get the Geist in the graveyard if we have a way to target it. Other light completed. Yeah, oh my goodness. So, let's see. Whenever a creature dies, put a counter on it, draw a card if there are 7. If it doesn't scry. Great. I can't turn that off either. It doesn't crew. Can't make it lose abilities. What's the play? What's the play? Commander card advantage. If they're gonna kill something, let it be your commander. Also, if they don't kill it, they're in big trouble, so that's nice. Yep, here's Yawg. Let the triggers begin. This turn off abilities? Attack, block, or abilities, yep. So they have 1 sacrifice with Ornithopter. They don't have 2. And they already played their land. I think they kinda... I don't know. Did they blow their load too early? Is that a thing you say? What if Yawg didn't do anything? Alright, now we gotta make Light-Paws nice and strong. Although Light-Paws might die. Maybe we should just get gift and draw. Yeah, let's just get gift and draw. I think Light-Paws is about to die. Boon, Imprisonment. I mean, both are good. They both go with our Virtuoso, our Core. Sure, we'll keep them. Now, of course, opponent can sack Yawgmoth to tower. Soon they will recast the Yawg. But what do they do now? Oh my god, Rebirth? Oh, that's cheating. That's so cheating. Dude, what a hand. Scrying to the top, 4 mana. They just need a creature, which I guarantee they have. Jadar. Stop! There goes one of my creatures for sure. Probably the Spirit Dancer, but we'll see. Oh, they go for the Realmbreaker's Grasp. Interesting. I guess the Binding makes my turn super awkward, right? Too bad I don't have anything with Flash here. Anyway. Gotta do it. There's no other way. Yep. I mean, we are dead. Like, we are so dead. Look how far behind we are. We just cast a couple of auras. Our opponent's been cheating on mana since like turn 3, and they're still cheating on mana. Oh my god, stop it! You monster. Jesus. We also need to make this Weatherlight lose all abilities before it starts drawing the cards, right? Okay, lock it down again. They've kept the mana super awkward so we can never really get rolling. Up to 6, one more death and they start drawing, and they've got the tower, so... My gosh, yeah, everything about this game has just been busted for them. Absolutely busted. Uh-huh. I'm done. I can't take the busted. It's too much. That was a showing by Yawg. No surprise though. White beats red, black beats white. Oh, it occurs to me I lost to Yawgmoth. That means I have to build a Yawgmoth. Yeah, Yawgmoth is fun. I'm not hating on it. I hope I draw my Dark Ritual, my Phyrexian Tower, my Weatherlight, my Jadar, and yeah, I hope I just get that draw every time. How about this draw? It's a little sus because we have a tapped land, but we're up against white. I think we can run out our commander on turn 2. I don't think we need Skrelv. They often do have a good amount of removal, but this is going to be a very aggressive build. And it's not the Thalia you're used to. It's the one that makes non-basic lands enter the battlefield tapped as well as creatures. Which is an interesting way to go. Let's see if they've got something right away. For Light-Paws. I hope so. Or why would they keep their hand? On the draw, you just have to try these things, though. A little hesitation. Peacekeeper. Well, there's nothing they can name that's going to keep me from doing my thing. But Ossification is the card that I think most people will identify as the scary one. Military Discipline. Interesting. There's a land. There's a land. Okay. Don't have protection. We can get our Skrelv down and get ready to protect. Let's go with a Skrelv on the field. Ossification right here. Can take out that Peacekeeper. The deck is best when it's playing offense and defense at the same time. Like this. I think we save the All That Glitters. Let's go with the Mantle. Because I still think the opponent might kill the Light-Paws. And All That Glitters is like the Hail Mary. You want to save that Ethereal Armor and that All That Glitters for that perfect moment. And the opponent didn't think it could be that bad. Oh, it is that bad. Marshall. Okay, they're trying to stay aggressive. They're gonna be really disappointed with what happens. Bates, Fetters, Yo Marshall. That'll give me 4 life. And we get to go get, where are you? The Face of Divinity. First strike and lifelink, baby. A little lifelink goes a long way. Golos. Well, we have a lot of ways to shut down a Golos. This hand has protection, it has a ramp, a sword that's probably not useful, and no auras. I usually keep Mana Tithe hands, but no auras, I'm nervous. Not gonna hold up Mana Tithe on 2. Prefer Light-Paws to come down. There's an aura. Alright, let's go. They need a counterspell right here. Come on! Alright. Hard mode. 5 colors. Still playing counters. Wow. Mystic freaking study. That's okay. I can actually play on this one. We got ramps. Then this only cast an artifact. And it can get artifacts out of the graveyard. Okay. And they hit their land, and they have prototypes. So it's an artifact-based Golos deck. They're doing new things with that Golos all the time. I mean, don't we have to play Light-Paws, give them a card? I feel like we do. We're just not doing anything without it. We've got lots of cards. We have to be able to counter like a Wrath, which is going to be hard to do off 1 mana. A Mana Tithe for 1, I mean. But if we get to untap with Teferi's protection, things get real. I think play Esper Sentinel. More ways to get cards. Jeez. And here's Golos. They can pay the one with the Moon Snare prototype, so that resolves. Golos artifacts, still finding room for Rhystic Study and Wash Away. And the World Tree. Okay. So what do? We're under pressure from this Esper Sentinel, this Rhystic Study. We have taxes to pay out the wazoo. We want to play an aura, we also want to turn off the Golos. If we give them that many cards, do we lose? Probably. But, you know what? I'm not paying my taxes. We're just going to try to overpower them. They're just going to draw land. That's what I've decided is going to happen. Okay, speaking of land, we really need some. Thank you. No, you have cards. That's what I've decided. They get all the cards. Maybe I should have got Conviction. I'm already out of auras. Can't get another one next turn. And I do need to keep the train rolling. Yep. What you gonna do with that? Let's find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana I see. I mean, I want the talisman. Hand it over. Gets me an aura. Haha! You increased my Light-Paws power. You fell directly into my trap. I still have mana up for a Mana Tithe. Okay. They have 1 colorless open. Can I kill him? I mean, that might kill him. Decline. Knock yourself out. 22. It's only 22 damage that we're trying to find. Can assign damage equal to its toughness rather than its power, as long as it has vigilance. Do I have a way to grant that? I might. 14. So, what do we want? Base of Divinity is +2/+2 and lifelink. Conviction is a good toughness boost. And then we can use another spell to give it vigilance. I mean, we're hitting for as much as we can hit for. This is the vigilant one? Yeah. 1920. 2020. Not enough. Not enough. One short of Teferi's protection. I guarantee the opponent's not going to let us out of this. But I hope they try a River Rebuke. That's what they got, Sunfall. I don't want to play anymore. I know we might be able to win, but I sure don't want to watch this. Atraxa, a grand enemy. They're usually all removal spells, which means I need a busted hand, and I'm on the draw again, so I need ramp. I don't have it. Can't go too low. Maybe Detention Vortex is useful against a Mana Dork. Also works on Mana Rocks. Opponent doing nothing. That's classic Atraxa. Let's wait for protection for pause. They didn't get out blue mana yet, though. Now they have it. So they might counter pause. Well, let's see how ready they are. Jesus. Essence Scatter? I hate the builds that some people do with Atraxa. It's like, I can't decide what to do with my commanders, so I guess I'll do this. Let's get Monster and Mentor down. This time no counter. Hopefully we'll get to see the power of the Mentor in the deck, as I'm sure most people find it a pretty weird choice. Ooh, Sentinel? Yeah, we'll keep a Sentinel. Back-to-back removal. Must be nice. Oh, they got 3 mana open. Let's go for the Smothering Tithe. Try to build a mana advantage. If there's one thing I know Atraxa players love, it's drawing cards, even if their commander doesn't technically draw them. Speaking of a mana advantage, but we can turn that off. Let's see, this is creature only. But this is non-land permanent. Enchanted permanent can't attack, block. Abilities can't be activated, but for 3 mana they can shut it down. But it will stall them. Grips a boon. Yeah, we gotta pause up here. Oh, don't tell me you also have Wash Away. Wow, must be nice to be you. Gonna be one of those days on the draw against Wash Away again and again. You gotta pay your taxes? They do. Yep, Vortex down. We need to draw another way to do it. We haven't yet. Not that lucky. Right? Sentinel? Let's see what we get. Maybe I'll turn off that wretched key. Surge. Surge isn't bad. Boon. Would love to put it on the Sentinel, but I think they're going to try to kill the Sentinel. That's my prediction. Taxes. No Atraxa, huh? Ooh, I get to draw it, so they're holding up 3 mana. Can't protect these. Ah, so they can play Oracle? Sure, I guess. I'd run it. Lay down arms. Pause on the battlefield. Yeah, keep paying the tax. Do it. Pay the tax, pay the tax. You don't need to cast an Atraxa. You need to pay to get the 2. There you go. There you go. Never mind. It's just have Dark Ritual. Although still, I wouldn't pay the 2 if I were them. I think that that's a bad play. They might get to Atraxa here, but they won't have the mana to cast some of the spells that they would have been able to do. Oh. Nice play! Oh, Atraxa players, you're killing me. All right. Value, value, value? Value. Very nice. Very, very nice. Get the Vigilance, because it also works with the Springleaf Drum. Here to block. 6/6 coming through. Oh, they're definitely going to die if they don't get rid of this. Fairy's Protection is all over the job. Yeah, shock it in. Gotta play around that mana tide. Alright, it's a big reveal. I see an offer. I see Time Warp, Halfling, Scholar, Tear. I don't know if that's gonna help you. It's another land. So what? They didn't take the offer. They didn't take the offer? You take the offer there. 100%. Pump it up. Lethal threat. Atraxa, thwarted by Fox. Hey, Atraxa haters, did you enjoy that? And we are back. Post-game wrap. Light-Paws. A great way to do your dailies if your dailies involve white spells or auras. It is Voltron. It is Micro Voltron for those of you who play Commander. Voltron strategy. Suit everything onto one creature. You know, Light-Paws scratches that itch. It's actually a really effective deck. You get your dailies done quick, and you do get to beat face with a Mega Fox. So there are a lot of fun things about the deck for some people. I like it more than the typical aggro deck myself. I love clowning mono red. Clowning mono red is the joy of the deck. I said I would answer the question, why no face cam? I'm sure you've left comments, messages. I'm sure they're all very kind, wishing me good health. And the truth is, the reason is the place I'm staying, the hot water heater isn't working, so I haven't taken a shower. And I didn't like the way my hair looked. If you didn't catch my other videos since I'm on vacation, yeah, the microphone also sounds different because I'm in a very echoey place. But if you can understand me a little, then hey, you have a video. And if you don't like it, you can just stop watching for a few weeks until I come back, which will be near the end of January, getting ready for those beautiful, beautiful Murders of Karlov Manor cards that I'm so excited to try out. But in the meantime, maybe we'll do the Historic Brawl Vacation. I'm not going to promise what the next video will bring, but I'm thinking about a Historic Brawl Vacation. Leave me comments if you love Historic Brawl, if you enjoyed this video, if you're just glad I'm still making videos instead of actually taking a month off. And thank you for watching this video. As always, I'll see you in the next one. You're cool.